Hello, welcome to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. It's a Sunday towards the end of March, and it's a really nice day out. It's warmed up. The bees are outside working now, and I need to get in here and I got to finish rotating these hives because red buds are blooming, and when the red buds bloom, that means you're supposed to put your honey supers on. So I'm not ready to do that yet. I just got my honey supers out of the garage and out of the off the moth crystals, so they're airing out, and I'm going to air them out for a week. I'm going to put them on next week into the hives that are ready for it. So I want to get started, and it's like I got about 10 or so of these I need to flip, so we'll get going. Okay, this is the one I left off on. I left my hive tool here to mark my spot, and also wrote down here March 10th I rotated. So I need to get on down the row here and get them all done. We got my hive stand. This is called a bee mate. You can get plans online to build one of these. They're pretty handy. Okay, so I'm going to do the Pocasset poly hive now. These bees were from a cutout in Pocasset, Oklahoma, out of an old farmhouse, and they are some mean suckers. So I noticed they're primarily using the front entrance, and they are really busy. Lots of activity. They're not using the top at all. So this hive has been really strong all along, so it might not need rotating. So we're going to see. So this one might take a little longer to go through. You see me running, you know they got mad and they're getting my legs. So the top part of me is pretty safe. It's the bottom that they can get after. I'm going to smoke them real good. I had a spacer in there, and the spacer's still on there, but it had some open space in here, and they already started making comb up here. So there's a bunch of bees up there. I had laid a piece of paper up there and poured granulated sugar in there to give them a little bit of food going into the late winter. It's all gone, and they already started making some comb up there. So I'm curious to see if they've got sugar or not. I mean honey, not sugar. So every time I find burr comb, I smash it into this ball, and I put this ball in the freezer in a bucket, because if you don't, it'll get ate up with moth larvae. They're in there somehow. I don't know how they get in there, but they will eat it up if you don't freeze it. So this is what I melt down when I also do my honey extraction in the spring or in the summer. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and rotate it because most of the empty comb is below. The top is completely full of brood and a little bit of honey, but there's brood down here too. There's drone brood. This is one strong hive. I could probably split this into 4 hives easily, but I want a good honey producer this year. I haven't had a good honey producer in a couple years, so see, here's a totally empty one, so that'll be good. Yeah, they're getting mad now. They're after me. There's the queen right there. that's about it. I've got 3 more to do over there and 1 more to do over there. I'm not going to video that. You notice on this one here, I did not rotate it. It had a lot of brood in the bottom as well as in the top. So what you don't want to do, you don't want to split that brood and rotate it. So you want to just leave it alone if you've got quite a bit in the top and the bottom, and that's what I did there. This hive has a lot of bees in it and a lot of drone brood, so I suspect this hive is going to swarm pretty soon. So I got to really keep an eye on this. Like every 7 days, I got to look in there for queen cups at the bottom of this top deep box. There's where they'll be. So I've got 2 like that. The Pocasset Poly hive and this one here are really potential swarmers so far. And boy, they're really upset. They're all over me. So hey, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll catch you on the next one.